If you're thinking about buying a home, it is so important for you to know what money you're going to need up front from start to finish. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton and I'm your AZ Realty lady.
Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.
So here are some tips on what you need to know to be prepared to buy your first home, or maybe this is your third or fourth home. Now, in every market, there may be different things that you might need as far as funds. And in Arizona, we're going to start with your earnest money. So once you find a home and it's your dream home and you're ready, your seller has accepted the offer, now you're going to need to show them how serious you really are. So in the contract, you're going to be writing there how much earnest money you're going to be putting down. So in Arizona, rule of thumb is about 1%. So we'll use simple numbers. So if you have a $500,000 house, you're probably going to be putting down about $5,000 in earnest money. Now, you can increase this number to show the seller that you're really interested and serious about their home. So this number can be any number you want, but the rule of thumb is usually a minimum of 1%. Now, the way that the earnest money works is that once you have that contract acceptance, that's when that money is given to the title company. So the title company is going to open escrow with that earnest money and an accepted contract. And that is going to sit there at the title company and is only going to be released to the seller if you were to breach your contract, or it's going to be used towards your closing costs, prepaids, all things that close of escrow that you would normally come in with as far as closing costs. You would get that credited back to you towards your purchase. So it's your money as long as you stick within the contract terms. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the information I'm providing, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell. That way you can be notified when I drop a new video. So the second thing that you want to be prepared for is going to be your inspection money. So now we have opened escrow with our earnest deposit, which is on a $500,000 home, a minimum of 1%. So that $5,000. And then you have your home inspection and a termite inspection. Now, again, all inspections are definitely optional, but I recommend at a minimum that you do a home inspection and what we call a wood infestation inspection, also known as the termite inspection. Now, with a home inspection, let's say it's 2,000, we'll just go off of 2,000 square feet. You're probably going to be paying around $300 to $325 for a home inspection. Now, if you have a pool, they often are going to charge you another $100 or so. So it's kind of a rule of thumb. Just plan on a home inspection being somewhere between $325 and $500. And then if you go higher, then you're definitely, higher in square footage, then you're definitely going to need to be planning for a little bit more money. The termite inspection is probably going to be done on the same day as your home inspection, and you can plan for $59 to $75 depending on the company. So for your home inspection, again, let's just use a number of about $350, and then you have about $70 for your wood infestation inspection, also known as the termite inspection. Now keep in mind, if you want to have a roof inspection done or you want to have your air conditioning inspected, you can certainly do that. Your home inspector is going to do a once over. He's going to look at everything that he can visually inspect with your home. So he's not going to be going inside walls. He's just going to be checking anything that he can see. He will go in the attic. He will run the air conditioning. He will walk on the roof, but they're not specific specialists in these different areas. So that he's not a roofer. He's not a air conditioning HVAC contractor. So if you really want to have those checked out, then you're probably going to be spending a minimum of $125 for each one of those to come out. You just have to think about their time getting there, their time driving back, and their time at the property. And that's pretty much what you're going to have to expect to pay for that. So another thing that you're going to need to plan on having up front is definitely going to be your appraisal fee. So rule of thumb is about $500, but depending on the property, it might be as much as $750 or $1,000. It just depends. But for the most part, if you're buying a single family residence and you're getting an FHA or conventional loan, you're going to be right in that $500 range for your appraisal. The appraisal is going to be done typically after your home inspection. So once you know that everything's a thumbs up with the home, then we talk to the lender and we tell them, hey, go ahead and order that appraisal, and they'll usually collect that from you. And remember, you want to talk to the inspector, or I'm sorry, talk to your lender about where to have your inspection money come from. So, for example, you might be able to put it on a credit card, or you might be able to use your debit card and have things come right out of your checking account. But check with your lender, because if you're too high on what you already owe on a credit card, that could bump you out of qualifying. So make sure you talk to your lender before you spend any money, including your inspection money. Just ask them what account it should come out of. So far, again, I'm just going to recap for you. We have our earnest money, which is 1% of the purchase price. We have our home inspection and our termite inspection money. So roughly $350 for the inspection, about $70 for the termite. And now we have the appraisal of about $500. So really, that is all you're going to be having until you have to come in with the rest of your closing costs. Now, your loan officer is the one who's going to be able to give you a full idea of how much your full closing costs are going to be, because you're going to have your down payment, plus you're going to have all of your loan and title and escrow costs. And I have a little pup here that is whining and chatting and wants to be a part of the video. So I just thought that I would let you know what that funny noise was that you were hearing. Come here, Tiki. Come here. So this is the non-camera shy Teak here, and he would just like to tell you that he learns a lot about real estate and a lot about purchasing homes and all your all your tidbits, because he always wants to be a part of it all. So anyhow, hopefully you found that helpful. Just to give you an idea, you know, if you're doing a 3.5% or a 5% down loan, take those funds and then you're going to add some closing costs. I would say if you're buying a $300,000 home, your closing costs are probably going to be in the $4,000 to $5,000 range. It's just going to depend on the type of loan that you're doing and what kind of charges the escrow, or I'm sorry, not the escrow officer, the loan officer charges. Usually you're not going to have an origination point in a market like we are in now, but it just depends on the type of loan that you're doing. So make sure that you talk to the loan officer, talk to your real estate agent. We can get you an estimate and we can get you all of the title and escrow fees as well. So I hope you found this helpful. Again, I'm Kelley Norton. I'm your AZ Realty lady. Feel free to call me or email me. You can get in touch with me in any way that works for you, and I will be here to answer the phone. Thanks so much. Take care.
Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate.